Hello YouTube, people of the world and fellow Runescapians. I'm here again with my second charm video, which is going to go into depth on killing rock lobsters. My current equipment is the Helm of Nezot, the Arcane Stream Necklace, the Guthix God Cape, Staff of Light, Unholy Book, the Initiate Plate and Legs, Infinity Boots, Ring of Wealth, and the Barrow Gloves. All of these can be substituted out for betters or worse. For example, the Unholy Book can be subbed out for a Mage's Book, and the Ring of Wealth for a Ring of Life or Seer's Ring. In my inventory I have runes to cast Ice Burst and Blood Burst. I also have the Arim's top and bottom, the Vecna's Skull, Prayer Pots or Super Restores, I've got a mixture, some emergency food, and one charm space holder for each charm. And through this video I'm also going to be showing you how to get to rock lobsters through my house, which is in Relica. Okay, whilst in Relica you're gonna want to head north towards the boat to take you to Waterbirth. And bear in mind, this is very expensive to do, so only do it if you have the money to afford to do it. A summoning familiar you can bring if you've not already started to go is the Wolpintinger, if you've got the persistence to stop it attacking, the Unicorn or the Bunyip, as well as their corresponding scrolls. And I'm just going to say while we're here, it is always an idea to join the Bursting Lobs clan chat, of which I am a rank, because it enables you to get a door partner as fast as possible, which is required when getting down there. And they always tend to work on World 66, so it's best to go there. After hopping to World 66, I then persisted to wait for about 5 minutes and found a door partner with range. And to do these doors you need 2 people. So 2 people stand on either pad north and south, and you let the ranger through the north pad. The other 2 people persist to go south and open up the south pads. Pray range, open the door and run down. When you reach the bottom, as you notice in the clip, the person who's our door partner has already knocked down the support, so you're not going to be able to see him, but you can only knock down the support with range and melee when you're on the other side, as you saw that guy failing with mage. So you head down the ladder and pray mage. Next stream you will want to be praying range. And when you get through here, you're probably going to want to be taking it off. But if you're a pure or low defense, I'd suggest keeping melee prayer on throughout these rock crab rooms. Next, prayer range. And then you're in a room where you have to pray mage for 3 goes in a row. So you can just walk these ones, or I run them so I could, and in the end I ended up resting it out. As you see, there's some guy cannoning Wallace Slackies, which I will go through later in one of my later guides. Okay, you're going to want to rest about here until you're about 100%. I've cut the clip, so you guys don't have to watch me just sitting there. Next prayer range. Right through this room. Eat if you have to, if not, don't bother. Range again. And then when you get into this final, well, last but one room, pray melee. And then you're down to the rock lobsters when you're there. This is the 9 rock lob spot. I will not be showing the 7 spot in this video, as it's really inefficient and you're only going to be wasting your money. Okay, after getting rid of the section where basically we're discussing who gets the world, I ended up getting the world, and to tidy up, just put your melee attack on and attack the rock lobsters that are already standing, which for me happen to be all of the 9 that you attack. And whilst I'm doing this video, may I state, never lure 10 rock lobsters, because your ice spells and your ancient spells will only ever attack 9 of them. And some of you may still be wondering why I'm using a Ring of Wealth. Well, rock lobsters have the drop of Ceridome and Bruise, which is approximately 34 mil at this point in time, which, I mean, it's always worth giving yourself the extra chance of getting it. Use your Vecnus skill and start ice bursting away. Always make sure that your quick prayer is set to melee in case you get in shit. Rock lobsters drop their charms in piles of 2, and very commonly 5 or 6 of them can drop it at a time. But don't be discouraged if you don't get a Crimson Charm drop. It's only temperamental, and in the end you'll end up making even and getting your charm per hour rate. See, I'm putting in a note for myself so I can find out how much an hour of rock lobsters will give me in charms and experience. Once all the rock lobsters are dead, switch to your initiate or prayer boosting armor, collect your charms, and repeat the lore. I always suggest using the corner because it's the easiest safe spot to lure into. Some people enjoy using the ladder, but I do not show this in this video. I may show it later on, but not at the moment. Another thing that people commonly tend to mess up on are luring at the level 90 Dagonoths, and I'm going to show you a really easy way to lure them that works about 95% of the time first time. Okay, you come stand up next to this flagpole and then you click straight into the safe spot. And when you get a few seconds ahead of the rock lobsters, you can double click on your quick prayer, take your prayers off, and start bursting, which is what you want to be doing, because you want to be getting your charms. As I have well over an hour of recorded lobster gameplay, I decided to take out sections of it in the middle, and overall the charm rate per hour here is approximately 180 crimsons per hour, 10 blues, 90 golds, and 40 greens. So overall this is one of the best charms per hour in the game. However, as mentioned at the start, it is very expensive, so should only be done when you have a fair bit of money. Overall, I give the rock lobsters a 5 out of 5 rating on charms and XP, as the XP gain is about 90k XP, no, not 90, sorry, 180k XP per hour, and that's really, really good. Don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed this video.